Welcome to the Gratitude Cafe, positive radio to feed your soul. Your dynamic host and founder, Sue Lundquist, will bring you her own intuitive talents and gifts for co-creating, healing, and teaching. Her show, The Gratitude Cafe, positive radio to feed your soul, is focused on bringing you to a higher place each week where you can leave the hustle of life at the door. So pull up a chair and join us for The Gratitude Cafe, positive radio to feed your soul.
That cheerleader would be right here, Benny.
Got your pom-poms on.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Ready to roll.
I have my Cheerios or my Cheetos or my Wheaties. There's where I was going.
Cheetos for breakfast. My kids would love you.
Ah, yeah.
Cheetos
The
for
orange
breakfast.
fingers and everything.
You know what they, I just found out the
We're
term, you know,
both doing
little stuff
this.
all over your fingers. You know that there's a name for
It's
it.
called chemicals.
No, it's Cheetos.
Cheetos?
There's a name
oh,
for it.
that is funny.
It's a little orangey stuff left over after you have your
called
breakfast with Sue.
Chemical Cheetos.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Chemical Cheetos.
That too.
Oh, welcome. Sue Lundquist here with the Gratitude Cafe. That was my superstar, a.k.a. Benny.
What up?
Behind the boards, behind. There he is,
There's my
Mr.
thumb.
Handsome Man.
Hey, you got my thumb
You
today.
got your thumb. Yeah, I still
That's all
think
you're
you
gonna
should
get on the
move that
video.
camera around.
Hey, I'm working my way forward.
Yes. Oh, we got a great show today. We're taking calls, brothers and sisters, so get your dialing fingers going. 1-888-298-5569, locally 425-373-5527. Seriously, call in early, get in the queue, listen to the show. And everything that we talk about today, and I was telling Nadine off the air, there's a different energy popping today, and things have been scattered. But I'll bring her on in a minute, and we'll talk about that. But literally, things are changing. Obviously, it's fall here in the Pacific Northwest. It's absolutely beautiful. I've got my scarf on. It's sweaters. I've got shoes. It's just been incredible. I love the change of weathers. How about you, Benny?
I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it?
Yep.
Okay, talk to me about my flag.
Okay, so I have the official update of why we no longer have the Canadian flag flying outside our building.
Officially no longer?
Yeah. Newsflash.
Why?
So we formerly had a company that was on the 7th floor named PCL, and they were a Canadian company.
Yeah.
So they are no longer in the building. So the building management decided to take it down.
I have so many Canadian listeners. That's absolutely inappropriate.
Then you need to talk to them.
Management, I want my Canadian flag right there so I can see it blown in
I
the
asked them
air.
completely, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we were just giving recognition." And blah. I'm like, "All right, fine." And I have nothing else to say. I just
Right.
I'm a reporter.
Just say, Super Sue has an issue
Okay,
with
well,
that.
you need to go talk to them. So that is the official reason why it was no longer flying. Yeah. I thought it got blown away or stripped, or you know how
Yeah.
flags after a while they
Well,
get
that
torn up.
just
And...
is a stinker. Move.
Yeah, I think so too. They're really good neighbors to our north.
I know. All right, so let's just
Ah.
pretend like we didn't have that conversation, and the
It's the
flag is
truth, though.
flowing,
That's what
and
happens.
it's beautiful in there. Oh my
You could
goodness!
fly something else down there.
Yeah, my Canadian flag, my Canadian people. I
No,
want my
something
Canadian...
like from you.
Oh, Super Sue flag.
Yeah. Why not?
Why
You can make that
not?
up, see?
All right, audience, I need
Just-
to figure out a Super Sue flag.
Just ring it right up there. It's not like salute your shorts or anything. Like just hold it
guys-
up there.
I wish you could see Benny. He needs to turn that camera. He's like, it's really cute.
That's her gestures. People that can't see the videos of her pulling up the
I
flag.
feel like I'm milking
Oh.
a cow, if that's a good visual for
That's the longest cow udder I've ever seen.
in history. Oh.
Nadine, save me, please.
Nadine!
I'm trying to be so quiet back here.
You
but
don't
I'm, like,
need to be
and try
quiet.
not.
Oh, you
Try
don't
not
need
to
to
laugh.
be, sweetheart.
I
No.
was trying to be quiet and try not to laugh, and then I was like, "That's too funny."
Right?
Too.
But I gave you
gotta
a good
laugh.
visual, right?
So it's our apologies
Yeah.
from the building management. It's not the station's issue. Mm-mm.
Well, as
No.
in Canada, they would say, "I'm sorry you lost your flag."
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I'm
Sorry.
sorry. Oh,
Uh,
bummeroonies. All right, we have seriously. Benny's laughing at me. I'm
Bummeroony.
bummeroonies. You've got my favorite song queued up, right? Flames.
Well, it's one of your recent ones.
Yes. I mean, I like disco, but Flames is like the top right now. It's
She's
awesome.
speaking of David Guetta featuring Sia, and it's been out for a little over a year now.
And Sue's just catching
No.
on.
I'm just explaining for the listeners because it's a time thing.
It's a time. Okay,
all right.
whatever. I listen, and it
You'll
comes
hear-
to
you'll
me
hear
with
it in our
divine.
break.
Yes, I love the song.
The
Okay.
the kids will be excited.
Yes, I'm so excited. All right, guys, you are tuning into the Gratitude Cafe. We are taking calls. Myself and Nadine have got spirit popping left and right for us this morning and this past week. 1-888-298-5569. And of course, locally, 425-373-5527. All of this stuff is on my website. All of this stuff being links to Facebook, links to Google, links to LinkedIn, all of that. So go to SueLundquist.com and you'll find all that information. You can click on that and follow me on Facebook with the Gratitude Cafe. And then, of course, our wonderful Nadine Greca. She's the only one on Facebook, and you will find her there. That's the only place you will find her, by the way, Nadine Greca. New thoughts, new perspective, new ideas. It's a new you. We have got the Gratitude Cafe right here, and it is my honor. I truly, truly love being of service in this capacity and having a platform where I can bring my talents, my gifts, Nadine's talents and gifts, and other people's talents and gifts to educate you and give you a new perspective, new thoughts, new ideas. It's a new you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. That's why I do this. It's to be of service to all of you. Now, something that you guys have been witnessing, at least, or hearing, and I hope you've been witnessing, seeing, I am starting a new 16-day challenge, and I use the word challenge. I've got a lifestyle program, and it's literally a new lifestyle and a new program for your life. And this will morph into this beautiful, confident, powerful person, and these tools help you create purpose and power in your life and create that confidence. And I tell you that because I've walked the talk. Now, I ain't perfect. I make mistakes openly. That doesn't mean if you catch me in a mistake, because I know y'all are watching. It is. I'm openly vulnerable, just like each and every one of you. I walk the talks with my tools. My life started off early with riddled with tragedies, death, suicides, abandonment issues, loss of personal powers, physical and mental abuses. That I chose not to define my life. But I also had to stand on my own 2 feet and search out incredible practical tools that I could apply to my life. And that was really important to me. Really applicable, practical tools and easy to use. And that is what the 20 plus years of my personal development has brought me to this stage right now. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going to share a bunch of these tools with you over the next 16 days to help you have a more confident, purposeful life. And I'm really excited to bring them to the table. It's also part of my second book coming out that Spirit and Nadine have kindly reminded me it needs to get out quickly. And I'm working. It's a work in progress. So I'm super excited to bring to the table. You're going to have more purpose, more clarity, and new opportunities. There's so much opportunity on the other side of fear. And when you can get over your anxiety and get over your fears, however that's defined in your life, there is so much more possibility. And I'm excited to bring that to you. So go to SueLundquist.com and you'll see, I think it's SueLundquist.com/purchase/16-day challenge. You'll find all those links on my Facebook page. You have to have a Facebook account because it's going to be live on Facebook. It's a private group. So first you pay, then I'll get the email, then I'll send you the invitation. You don't have to listen to it live. There'll be a recording. So I wanted to make that very clear with you. So for all my international Canadian loves, yes, I said Canadian.
Nice.
Yes, all of them.
Oh, I'm picking up what
Belgium.
you're laying down.
Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're laying down.
Yeah.
So right away. Keep it up.
Yes.
Keep it up.
All of you, because I've got Venezuela, I've got people all over the world going, well, what if I can't make it live? I said, don't worry about it. Sign up. We'll get you on the private Facebook Live, and there'll be recordings, and you can watch it on your leisure. Love you guys. I'm excited to bring all these tools to you. Super Sue in the house. Miss Nadine. Hi, sweetheart.
Good morning.
Hi.
You and Benny just crack me up. I love it.
Bringing some yummy energy, right?
Bringing some laughter and some love, and it's a great way to start my day. That's for sure.
Yes, and we love having you here. How about
Yes,
you?
I
You
love
want to
it.
play a bigger game in your life? I know
I
you're
was just
signed up and ready to roll with the 16-day challenge.
I am so signed up and ready to roll. I'm really excited about it. And that what came to mind when you were saying that about what's on the other side of fear.
Yes.
And my sister and I were actually just having this conversation because, as you know, my whole family are psychic mediums and yada yada. But we were just talking about like the pressure. Like I put a lot of pressure on myself as a psychic medium. Every reading I give, I put a lot of pressure on myself because we're in a business that, we always have to prove that we're real,
Oh,
or like
yes.
prove that this is the real deal and that the other side exists. And like I always feel a responsibility to, I know I speak for spirit and I always say I'm just a messenger and this and that, but I also I do put that pressure on myself, which is a fear. Like my fear is of not being seen as legitimate or real, because right away we have that stigma attached to what we do, right? My
Mm-hmm.
sister's a hypnotherapist, and of course right away they're like, they think that it's fake, or they think I'm a fake. And so we have this responsibility as a people to be really authentic and to make sure we're proving ourselves all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I do get nervous every time I go to give a reading, especially to a new person, because I'm always like, I want to give them the best possible reading and blow their minds so that they are true believers, right? And I put a lot of I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I said, if I was in another business, I don't know if I would have that fear, or like something that was tactile and didn't have such a stigma behind it, really.
Well,
So
also you're so loving and nurturing too. You take huge accountability, not accountability, but it's a massive integrity. This is a huge responsibility for
yes,
what we do. You do, we do.
yes.
And you're really good at it, and you want to do the best that you can.
Yes, and it's about the integrity, right? Like
Yep.
that, like you just said, like I just want them to have the best experience of their life, because a lot of times, in my experience, like I do get repeat customers, of course, but sometimes people just come once and they're good,
Yes.
right? Like
Yeah.
they get to talk to their loved ones, they have the best reading possible, and then I maybe don't see them again. So I want to make sure that I leave that lasting, loving impression.
And you do, girl. You
I
do.
know but
You
it's a fear.
do.
It's a fear of failure or something, right?
Yeah.
It's the fear of and I think it's the extra pressure because of what we do. Because a lot, there are, like, to be honest, there are a lot of people out there that don't believe in what we do, or
Yep.
they think that we are what do they call, like a fake, a fraud, a scammer, or whatever it is. And I'm not to say there isn't people out there like that. Of course there is in every business, right? Like there's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be people like that everywhere, but we try our hardest to be ambassadors for the business,
Yeah,
is what
beautiful
I think, right?
ambassadors for the business. Yeah. And find
Exactly.
yourself an evidential medium. That's something that
Evidential me.
yeah, that is the big deal. Ooh, somebody opening the door there? Or is that
I
spirit?
had I had to no I opened the door. Did spirit just blow open my
That
door?
blow
No, I
open the
had.
door.
I was saying to you, Sue, having me on the radio is like the hardest. It's the hardest thing in the world, because if people don't
Oh,
know, I live in a zoo,
yes, with
and
all of your
I
animals.
can never escape my animals. But no, so the cat was crying at my door where I'm trying to have quietness. And then I thought, I'll open the door. There it goes again. And I thought, well, I can shut the cat up from crying, but
All right.
spirit just comes in.
That's awesome. All right, we are taking calls. We're going to chat a bit and love on you a bit. 425-373-5527 or 888-298-5569. I got to remind you of another superstar. That's Josh Parkinson with Resonate Brand. Resonate helps you build beautiful mobile-friendly websites, but more importantly, they help you build a web strategy that helps your business attract new customers, grow a following, and get higher in the search listings. And if you want to create an online course or membership that sells automatically without you lifting that finger, they can help you build and sell that too. So contact Resonate Web Leadership for a free consult to see what options they have for you. Go to www.resonateweb.agency. Tell Josh you heard about him on the Gratitude Cafe, or just SueLundquist.com. Miss Nadine, we've talked about, what are you giggling over there?
Yeah,
babe?
because I heard a snap. And then
yeah, so did I. I was trying not to. I heard it. I know. I was trying to keep it
down.
Snap from the door.
Yeah, I heard that. That's what I do for a living.
Oh, I'm so Nadine, sorry. We love
animal,
you.
like Animal Farm.
It is an animal farm
That's
here.
good,
I'm telling
though.
you.
That's
Like
good.
if you hear a horse in the background,
boy.
I'm sorry. No.
Then you're outside.
Billy goats
Billy
in my
goats.
bed. No.
Ooh, goat yoga. Have you seen
I
that?
have seen that.
You should do goat yoga.
I should do. Okay, do we have that here in the Pacific Northwest?
I think they had a couple things down at the fair.
Oh, did they? Okay. Audience, let me know. That would be actually.
Let us know where goat yoga can be seen.
That would be the best thing ever.
Animals? Are you kidding me? It would be awesome.
Goat yoga.
Yes, goat yoga.
Try doing yoga in the living room with 3 bulldogs.
Yeah, or dogs in general. I've got
I know.
tails in face. I got tongues in face. Yeah. What real yoga looks like with an animal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're sniffing parts that are, anyways.
Yeah.
Easy.
Easy.
It's the family show, Sue.
Yeah.
Show.
Downward dog and scorpion. Benny's like, yeah, you got that.
See what you did there again. Good job.
Benny's face.
She's quippy today.
I'm quippy. Oh, I'm something today, you guys. Seriously, 1-888-298-5569 or 425-373-5527. We want to hear from you. Give us a call. Oh, we learn from all of you. We love that you come in and call us, and we can learn from all of you. So, Nadine, you had a story. Let's chat. What was going on with you in spirit this past week?
Well, this is so whenever my family and I get together, like me and my sisters or my mom or whatever, like everyone's psychic mediums, right? So you get a couple of us in a room and of course stuff's going to go crazy. But so my sister is coming in from a different city to visit me, and she books a hotel on hotels.com or whatever. And she books this hotel, and then she gets here and she's like, oh, this is where we're staying. And I said, are you nuts? Like, you literally booked that hotel. She's like, yeah, what's wrong with it? I'm like, that's like one of the most haunted hotels. Like, I don't even go in that hotel because it's so haunted. Like, I haven't even been in there for probably 30 years. Like, I will refuse to go in there. Anyway, so she gets a room. So I'm like, she's like, it's all renovated. It's redone, yada, yada. I'm like, okay, fine. I'll come see you at your hotel. So I go there, and right away I get in the room and I'm like, oh my God, I can't breathe. I'm like, this is just horrible. And I'm like, I don't think you should stay here. And she's like, well, what's wrong? And I'm like, it's so haunted, right? Like, I'm like, this is so haunted. I didn't want to tell you, but it's super haunted. So we got to get out of here. Well, she's like, well, it's non-refundable, blah, blah. Anyways, I talked us out of it. I'm like, we're getting out of here. But what I wanted to do, because I used to work there when I was a teenager and I knew it was haunted, right? So for old time's sake, I was like, let's stop on the first floor where it's really haunted, right? And she's like, okay, yeah, let's go. And I was not expecting this. Like, I was expecting to like feel the spirits like I always do, but not like this. So as soon as the elevator arrived on the first floor, it's like, I felt like this heaviness, like it's such a heaviness, you know, when you're around, like when you're in a haunted place, the atmosphere is thick. So I felt this heaviness.
And when we get done with this conversation, I want to have a conversation about haunting or what that feels like.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
So then the elevator door starts to open. The elevator door opens, and her and I, at the exact same time, got blown backwards to the point where we had to like grab each other to stand. And then we looked at each other right away. We went, did you feel that? At the exact same time. At the exact same time we said it. We're like, did you feel that? But literally, I have never in my life been blown back like that. Like backwards, like blown back with energy. And at the same time, really grabbed each other to hold each other up. And then she goes to step off the elevator. And I'm like, no, like, I'm like, I ain't getting off. Like, all I could see was like a wall of energy that was literally blocking me from getting off the elevator. Like, she went to take a step and I just grabbed her back and I'm like, get back in here. And I like shut the button as fast as I could.
Wow.
It was the craziest thing ever. Like, I wasn't scared. Like, I didn't feel like it was like a scary thing, but it was just the energy. Like, I've never been hit with a wall of energy like that. So of course, my sister, being who she is, goes stomping down to the front desk. Did you know this place is haunted? this hotel is so haunted. And she's like, telling the front desk people. And they're not saying anything. And then the caregiver was there at every, he's like, yeah. He's like, don't worry, we know. And she's like, there's a little girl in here and she drowned in the pool. And she's like talking, blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, we know. And he's like, she's not the only one. He's like, and I know them all.
Wow.
And we're like, oh my God. So yeah.
Wow. Wow.
So the long and short of it is we will never step foot back.
Well, let's talk. 'Cause
Hotel
I hear you,
whatsoever.
and here we are with a high integrity show here and talking about evidential mediumship. So I love your story because it brings up the fear, and there's this all underlining thing. But I also want to talk about because there's, Hollywood and the movies and the media, they personify what that really looks like and feels like. So I think it's important as evidential mediums and people that work with the spirit world that we talk about our definition of haunting, because I get this from my daughters all the time, and it's trapped energy. It's not the personification of what you see from Hollywood and the poltergeist and that kind of thing. It's just simply not. Do you want to describe
No.
a more? Yeah, go ahead.
Well, see, and I think that my beliefs, as the more I've delved into the psychic mediumship world, and the more I've, trained with various mediums and read books and this, that, and the other, we're not trapped.
Yeah.
I don't feel that souls are trapped here on earth. I feel that their energy or their imprint can be trapped in a place.
And that,
but it's not their,
yeah.
and that frequency, right? But it's not their actual soul. So what happens is that negative energy or that sad energy or that dark energy, whatever it is, the trauma of what happened, that energy, unless you clear it out somehow, it can manifest into a physical form, or it can manifest into what happened. So really what you're actually seeing is an imprint of the incident, or you're seeing an imprint of that
frequency.
person.
And I love that we're talking about this, because that's a great analogy for what happens in your body too. Because when you have a frequency of trauma and fear, anxiety, that can also manifest in your body. So do you want that energy in your body, or do you want to release it?
Absolutely.
I think
right?
It's a great analogy.
It is a great analogy. And so we do things like, like for me, I smudge myself with sage, or, I clear my place with sage. Like there's different ways that we clear our own energies every day. We cut cords, or, things like that to clear our energy. But in a building, if you don't do that, like I could go to that hotel and I could clear it, right? I could do that. And people are always saying, oh, you got to send souls to the other side and this, that, and the other. But no, really what I'm doing is I'm clearing the energy, and I am sending what's left of that soul, or what's left of that imprint, to the other side, to back to where it came from, right?
Yes.
So we want to clear that energy out.
Yes.
But yeah, like as far as hauntings go, those spirit, like what we call spirits, is really it's just trapped energy.
Yeah, just trapped frequency and energy. So we have a couple callers, sweetheart, and I love that we're having this conversation. And I'm super excited that we have these two callers, because we always get to learn and explore.
That's my favorite.
I know. I'm so excited. So Benny is answering the phone, so we're going to take just a couple minutes before he comes back in here, because he's doing double duty and running around. So we are taking calls, sweet loved ones, 1-888-298-5569, or locally, 425-373-5527. We love to hear from you, and we learn both on all accounts, so it's exciting. There's Mr. Benny. Are we going with number one, Benny?
Yes.
Okay, it's Barb. Thank you, Barb from Seattle. Wonderful. Welcome.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm good, Barb. How are you? I'm Sue. Please meet Nadine.
Hi, Nadine and Sue.
Hi.
How are you
Good
doing,
morning.
sweetheart?
Great.
Do you have go ahead, honey.
I just have a quick question. I'm getting my website up, but I'm really being pushed to maybe add that I will do some webinars in 2019, and I don't know if that's just me wanting to expand it, or is that really what they would like me to do?
I heard both.
Mm-hmm.
I got a huge yes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah,
So
right
my
away.
business,
Right away.
immediately.
Yeah.
Before you even finished talking, I heard
Yeah, me
both.
too.
Yeah.
Right
Well,
before she even got it out, she just said webinar, and Spears going, yes,
yep,
yes,
yep,
yes.
both. I heard both. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. So do your homework. There is a Jessica. Have you heard of Jessica Butts before?
No.
Look her up. Google Jessica Butts. She's doing some amazing work for us entrepreneurs, and she teaches you the foundation of exactly where you're at right now in your business.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got a live event coming up. I think it's next week or the week after. Look at it. She's got. I think you can do online if she's got tickets available, or you can go. But that would be an incredible foundation piece for you, Barb.
Okay.
And they teach you all of that.
I didn't catch her last name.
Butts, Butts, Jessica
Okay.
Butts.
Okay.
Type her first and last name all.com.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
She's a good lady.
Okay.
Wonderful person.
And I'm also thinking of going to Egypt next year. Is that something? Spirit said definitely, but I'm not 100% sure about that.
I got a yes on that, Nadine. Did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I heard.
All right.
Yep.
All right. All right.
You've got free will, sweetheart. Remember that.
No. I know that.
Okay.
I was just double checking in because they're having me move someplace I don't really want to move, but I'm going with it anyway.
Oh, magic is happening, Barb.
Yes. So,
yes, wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Big love to you, Barb. All righty. Thank you, Benny.
Welcome.
We have another caller. It's Francis from Seattle. And Francis, this is Sue.
All righty.
Hey, Francis, you need to turn off the radio in the background there.
Hello?
Thank you. There you go. You're live on the air.
Hi, Sue. Hi, Nadine. It's Francis, and I'm a little bit nervous.
Oh, sweetheart, we'll love on you through this. It's all good, honey.
Oh, I know. It's just, you know how it is.
I do. What can we help you with,
Hey.
sweetheart?
Well, I'm wondering if you can get any guidance information on career for me. I am working part-time. I've been working in a career for a while, and it's not exactly the right fit. And I don't mean like there's a minor thing, but more than that, I don't really see a future in it. And I've been stuck for quite a while. And one of my issues is I love a variety of things. And
Oh, yes, I know that. Getting focused.
I get bored easily.
Yeah,
so,
I hear you. The first thing that popped up for me, this is Sue, Francis. What's with animals? Are you a lover of animals or pets? Do you that's shining huge. What's happening with that? Do you have pets? Do you want pets? Do you want to work with animals?
I'm going to say on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably a 7. I'm not that person that goes out of my way to make sure I pet all the animals, but if they're close by, I definitely do. So, I didn't grow up with a lot of animals, but I love farm animals.
Oh, you could do the goat yoga we were talking about earlier.
Exactly. Exactly. I
There
love
it
that
is, right there.
conversation.
That was no, I'm kidding. But no, that would be hilarious. That's awesome, Francis. Nadine,
know.
what are you at, honey?
The first thing I feel is incredible. I know this is kind of off topic, but they keep kind of saying it to me. There's an incredible sadness within you. Does this make sense?
I'm
Like, have
having
you-
a hard
yeah.
time understanding, hearing what
Sadness.
you're saying.
Do you have? They're saying Nadine is saying she's hearing there is some sadness within you. Does that make sense to you?
incredible sadness?
Within
Yes.
you?
Like I feel a sadness, which is maybe this is because you're feeling stuck or you're feeling like you don't know what direction to take. But what they say to me, like, I just feel sad. I feel sadness, and I've never really felt that before, which is strange. But the sadness may be feeling like loss, like you're feeling a loss of direction. But what I pick up is a creativity. You're lacking creativity in whatever career you're in right now, and when you don't have creativity, that's when you get bored.
Yeah,
Does that make
but they
sense?
I'm hearing, and I don't know what this is. It's animals, something having to do with animals. It's like coming like over and over. I hear animals like 3 or 4 times, and not. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. And I got marketing. So are you in a marketing role now, or do you want to go into a marketing role?
Neither.
Really?
Neither.
Because
I'm like, marketing, no.
Well, define
Really, but-
marketing, Francis. Define what your definition of marketing is first.
I think of marketing as sales.
Okay, there's
No,
all different kinds. No, go ahead,
no,
Nadine.
my marketing is, sorry, when I say marketing, I mean like being creative, promoting things that you love.
So more
Like she,
promoter.
like, for example, if Sue is seeing farm animals or animals and you love farm animals, maybe you would start working with a nonprofit animal rescue society on their marketing side. Like, so that's very creative, right? It's a creative avenue of like, what can I do to help these people, like
From a
to be
heart center.
creative.
Yeah, from a heart center.
So this might not be
Okay.
something that you even have been considering, but this is what Spirit's bringing through for you. So not to confuse
Well,
you any more than you are already confused.
oh yeah, right. For
And we're
something else.
loving
Well,
on you.
Nadine, can I just tell you, it's interesting to me. I absolutely know about spirit. I believe in it. I know mediums. I don't question that. I know that that's there, which was so interesting when you were talking about when you give a reading to someone new, how you feel you have to really convince them. I'm like, oh no, don't waste time convincing me, giving me evidence. Just tell me the advice because I know it's
So
real.
hey,
So a couple days,
go ahead, honey.
go ahead.
Sorry.
I just was going to say a couple days ago, what came to me, and it was, I think it might actually have been after meditation, which is awesome, is it was like, so if I found something that I really, really believed in, heartfelt, I could absolutely promote that.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
that's
that's
a new thing.
promoting
And that's
versus marketing. Marketing, you think
right.
is
And
sales,
that's a
so we'll change the language on that.
right. And that's a really, really new thing for me.
Ooh.
So I really appreciate Nadine hearing this again
Well,
from
there
you.
you go. Double confirmation from Spirit, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
and, and
Right.
and that's how, I mean, that's, see, my, you're right, it is promoting, it's, and it's something that you're passionate about. See, when you're passionate about something and you know it's a bright light in the world, because I know this is
Right.
important to you, what's lacking for you is you are a bright light in the world, you want to get that love out there, and you do on a
Right.
daily basis, but it would be nice to be able to, make an income from it and be the change in the world, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like that's what's coming. And with the animal connection, so I would go that direction, like just to check it out, right?
Yeah, see what it feels right.
Yeah, like maybe there's something like a nonprofit that you're already donating to. Maybe there's a nonprofit group that's rescuing animals that you're already following.
Or a
But
goat
this is
yoga.
something, or a goat yoga, like, right? Like, or goat
Mm-hmm.
meditation. I'm not
Something.
sure, whatever
Yeah.
it is, but something, there will be a connection. So
Somewhere,
I
somehow.
would, and I think Spirit's going to double, triple, quadruple confirm this for you. So we're just one step.
Yep.
Sue and I are just another step in your journey towards what your career
Right.
is going to be, but you definitely need creativity. You need to
Yes.
do something that you're passionate about and that you love, and it's going to hold your interest because it's going to be something that you've loved for a long time.
So, Francis, you're
Oh,
looking for something that's heart centered. So keep that
Yes.
frequency when
oh,
you're looking, right?
right. So that you guys are just completely spot on with all of this. The issue is, and the sadness that you might have been picking up on Nadine, is I've been trying to find something that I'm passionate about. That's
Well,
been a challenge.
okay, we just gave you a message from Spirit that said something having to do with animals. So I
Right.
think we should explore that, because who knows what that's going to look like within the animal umbrella. Who knows? There
Right.
could be something within that umbrella that really excites you. So open up
Right.
your heart to exploring that. And also,
Okay.
Francis, I'm going to do a really shameless plug for my new 16-day challenge, because that can really help you get clear and help you with that mind monkey that's going on, and getting really clear on what your purpose is and standing in your personal power. If that's something that even interests you. It's $47. It's a Facebook Live. It's 16 days, and it's a really good opportunity for people like yourself that are in transition or kind of not sure. And it's really affordable. It's Facebook Live. You can just go to my website and get it there, and then I send you a link to the Facebook group, and then we get you started on that end. If that's something that feels right to you.
Right. No, I appreciate that very
Yeah.
much too. I heard before, but I didn't hear the details, so I will definitely look it up.
Yeah, it's SueLundquist.com, and then /purchase/16-day challenge. Or you can go to my Facebook page. It's all linked up there too. Make it easy on you.
Great. Thank you so much. And Nadine, can you give out your website for you doing readings?
Nadine Greca on Facebook.
I'm just Nadine. I'm just Nadine Greca on Facebook.
Yep.
I'm super simple person, and that's the best way. Just send me a message, and I'll get you in. Just let you know it's a bit of a wait, but I will definitely get you in there and get you booked in. One thing I also wanted to say to you, and I just lost track of it. Actually, I was going to say, oh, here it is. You might not even have to go looking for this, is what Spirit just said to me. You might not even have to go looking for this. Just be aware of the opportunities that will be coming.
Yes.
So now we have planted this kind of seed in your mind of what Spirit is saying. So I think you're going to start seeing things that you'll start connecting with more. And they also talk about after meditation, make sure you're journaling.
Yes.
So have you been doing that after your meditations, like writing down what Spirit is saying to you during meditation?
I haven't been aware of Spirit saying a lot, but when something really important comes up, I do write that down. So, but I
Okay,
can make
perfect.
more of a practice.
Okay, and
Perfect.
I'd like to just interject, Francis. All of that information, visuals, senses, smells, are all messages from Spirit. So make sure that it doesn't have to be a perfect meditation every time. There is no such thing. So just know that they come to you in all different shapes, forms, sizes, scents, and smells. So
Okay.
just have an awareness, because I think you've got a new pair of glasses on now, and this is going to be fun to see where this transpires.
Yeah, and Spirit is really strong around you right now. So just so
Yes.
that you know, you're very supported.
Yes.
So hang in
Aw,
there.
thank
You're
you.
hang in
Thank
there
you so
and
much.
keep that frequency of love and be patient. And I know it's hard when you're feeling stuck to be patient, but I always think of it as you're not stuck, you're in a resting period. It's just a resting
I
period
like that.
where Spirit is building up for you.
Yep. You just
So
gain all the wisdom that you can during this
yeah,
time, and
Mm-hmm.
just keep the faith, keep the frequency of love and trust. Just do that. Keep that frequency of love and trust. Even when that negative Nelly comes in and that self-doubt or that fear, go, nope, nope, nope. I'm choosing love and trust. I'm choosing love and trust.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Big love to you, sweetheart. We are going to take a quick commercial break. Janine, please hold tight. We are going to get to you in just a minute. We got a 3-minute commercial. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Dr. Joe Dispenza. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a nonprofit organization called Give to Give. The Give to Give Foundation was created by a group of people who have studied my work or have participated in my workshops around the world. And by applying the principles of mind over matter and the mind-body connection, they've created outstanding changes in their lives or in their health, and they wanted to give back. The organization is dedicated to providing the proper resources to those people in need to gain the opportunity to learn exactly how to change their body or their lives. If you want to learn more about the Give to Give Foundation, or you know someone that needs help, or you simply want to make a donation, visit givetogive.com. Those who give don't always know how to love. Those who love always know how to give. Thank you.
Hey, Sue Lundquist here with the Gratitude Cafe. All right, folks, seriously, I've got the doorway. I'm working with amazing, high-functioning clients that are doing the work and busting through old habits to now transform their lives. This means breaking their old programming, their old stories, to feeling a purpose and such a relief that now that they have the answers. Does that sound good to you? Yes, I knew it. Give me a call, 206-300-2227.
Chances are, if you're listening to the Gratitude Cafe with Sue Lundquist, you already know what so many others know. This is a special show hosted by a special woman. If you own or manage a business, Gratitude Cafe is your chance to align your advertising message with the power of the positive. Best of all, the options are affordable, so you can stretch your advertising dollars to reach even more listeners. Learn more today at 206-300-2227. That's 206-300-2227.
Ready to release pain? Energy is not bound by space. Whether you're in Tennessee or Sue's own backyard of Woodinville, Washington, Sue Lundquist can do both in-person and distance energy healing. Sue holistically integrates a range of energy healing modalities that break through blockages and work through both the physical and emotional energy body. You'll find both a guide and a healer in working with Sue. Hire Sue now at SueLundquist.com or call 206-300-2227. That's 206-300-2227.
Following the herd is fine until they lead you off a cliff. Think for yourself. Alternative Talk, 1150 a.m.
Oh, God, I love that song, Benny. Can we just bathe that all over me?
Be good, be good.
Be good, be good. Thank you. Oh, spirit is a poppin' today, my lovely ones. All right, we have the wonderful Janine. Is it Janine? This is Sue.
Hi, Sue. Hi, Nadine.
Hi, sweetheart. Nice to have you
Hi.
here. What's your question, love?
Well, I originally was calling in about where I'm at regarding a job in my career, but I feel I need to give you a little bit more background. So over the last, I unexpectedly became unemployed back in May, and I've been without a job since then and have actually had two, job offers on the table, and both of them at the last minute rescinded, and this has never happened to me in my entire life, but 2 times in like a 3-month period. And then just recently, last week, I had to say goodbye to my furry kitty companion of 17 years.
Oh.
And I'm about to turn 50 in a few months. And
Happy birthday, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Oh.
And then I'm also trying to parent a tween amongst all the other things that are going on.
Wow.
And I just feel like I'm on this like wagon bumpy ride down the hill, and I look over to my side and everyone's got smooth sailing.
Well, let me ask you something, Janine. Have you asked for change?
Probably not, but not as
Wait a minute.
pointed as I should have.
I know. I hear you, though, sister, because if you're asking for something, some shift, some change, and you're not specific, unexpected things happen, right?
Sure.
Unexpected, however you want to label that. It could be magic, all of that. It happens. So if you have been asking or requesting from the universal energies or frequencies for a change in your life, things are going to start falling by the wayside that no longer serve you. And I when you were talking, I pulled a card, and everything, honestly, right now is as it should be.
Okay.
I know. Miss Nadine, what do you see, babe?
And it's interesting because I feel that too, and I just, it's just been so long, and I'm kind of out here a little bit floaty.
I hear you. And you know what? I'm going to do a plug here. I've got this great program. It's a 16-day challenge. If you didn't hear me talking about it earlier. I'm like, you guys, I've got the greatest tools for you. Please listen. Please do it. And it's so affordable. Oh, I've got the answers for you, sisters.
I'm going to check that out.
Okay. SueLundquist.com/purchase/16-day challenge. Just go to my website. If you don't see it right there, just click on the Facebook link, and then we'll get you connected that way. But seriously, It's so affordable. I help you get clear. I help you get rid of all that drunk monkey and all those issues in your head. It's really, I walk the talk. It's all my superpower tools, right?
I love it.
Yeah. Okay, Miss Nadine, what are you seeing, sweetheart?
Well, it's funny that you say about your cat, because it's because my cat was crying at the door, and I opened the door and shut the door. I don't know if you heard that earlier. And then when something like that happens, so my cat's interrupted the show earlier in the show, but when something like that happens, I automatically comes to mind. I said, I wonder if there's going to be a cat come through today.
Yes.
Because everything is something, right? Because everything is something when we are in the show, like when we're in spirit and we're doing the show, everything that we see, think, feel, like all of our senses are open. It means something. So that was my first thought. I was like, oh, I wonder if a cat's going to come through the show today. So that is your cat who's coming through. Absolutely. And he just said, like, the cat says, I had the best life ever. I had the best life ever. But there's something about a cat tree. There's something about his cat tree. Like, so And then he also shows me a new kitten. So have you gotten a new kitten yet? Or do you have a new
Nope.
kitten who lives already at home? And was he was your only cat? Is that correct?
Yeah, well, actually, it was a female, but she, no, actually, I have 2 more cats.
Okay,
But
there's some.
yeah, she was old, and she was like my right hand little lady.
Oh.
She was your right hand little lady. Do you have a cat tree though?
No.
Okay, so he keep or she. I keep saying he for some reason. But she.
I did
She
lose
keeps talking.
another cat that was very special to me a few years ago, though, too. So
Was that a he?
and that
And was
a
it a
male.
he? Was it a he?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Maybe that's
Okay,
what's
that's
happening.
why.
Okay.
And they're doing something with my throat, so I'm not sure if they had something with the throat.
Thyroid.
Thyroid?
Was it thyroid?
Yeah, with the oldest cat. Yep.
Okay.
With the boy.
With the boy. Okay.
Okay, so then this is the boy who's
This is
coming
the boy.
through. Okay.
So what we're doing,
perfect.
Janine, is we're trying to figure out which spirit is it. So she's giving us
Sure.
information. Okay, go ahead. So it's your little boy
and
kitty.
which is why I would repeat he even after those. She told me it was a girl.
Yeah.
And I keep saying he, right? So okay, so it's a he, and he does show me the throat. Okay, perfect. This is who we're talking to. So for some reason, there's something with the cat tree. I don't know if you need a new cat tree or they love the cat tree or whatever. Or you don't have a cat tree. Is that what you said?
Right.
Get a cat tree.
Yeah, I'm saying you got to be getting yourself a cat tree.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, perfect. There you go. Yeah. So they're talking about get the cat tree. So I know this is something you might have been thinking about and you're hesitating about maybe, but please get the cat tree. There's something, the cats that are there still want a cat tree. The one who just passed says, thank you for being there for me all the way till the end. So did you have to make a decision at the end for her?
Oh.
Yep.
And she says, you never left my side. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Oh, honey.
I'm sorry, but she's very thankful for this because she knows how hard that was for you, but she's so thankful because she says my last memory was your beautiful face. Is what she said. My
What a
last memory
special
was your beautiful
gift.
face.
What a special gift.
Thank you.
Janine, keep
You're
in
welcome.
that frequency. Just like I was talking to the other caller, please keep in that frequency of love and trust. We don't want that doubt and that other stuff coming in because that's what you're gonna attract.
Sure.
I can help you do that. Again, I am doing a shameless plug for my system. It's a 16-day challenge, Facebook Live. You don't have to listen to it live. There'll be recordings. It's $47. My coaching practice is quadruple that. So in my one-on-one
that sounds
time.
very reasonable.
Yeah.
I have another quick question for you guys. I'm going into a job interview today. You guys have any insight?
I heard yes.
Yes, I did too. I said it's gonna go great.
Yep, it's going to go great.
Good.
We have another caller, sweetheart. Keep in touch with us. We have got about 8 minutes. We have Carla from Park City, Utah. Welcome, sweetheart. This is Sue.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, love?
I'm great.
Really
great,
Nadine.
really great.
Hi, sweetheart.
Good morning. Hi. Good morning.
Hi, Nadine. How you doing?
Hi. I'm good.
All right.
Good.
So you have a question about Dad. Do you have a specific question or you just want us to get into his energy? What would you like to do?
I did. So my dad is 93, and he is he's in a nursing home, and he fell, and he's starting to go downhill. And so I wanted to see if either of you could tap into his energy and figure out, what he needs for completion. Earlier you were talking about trapped energy, and he has a lot of past stories, and he's had a very full life, but I really wanted to make sure I was holding a space of grace and ease for him, and I just didn't know if you could feel anything that he needed before he moved on. And he's super special to me. So,
Nadine?
Well, the first thing I hear is no regrets. So he has no regrets. He had a beautiful life. He says everything has been said that needed to be said. He knows that you love him and he loves you. And so everything, and he says, if there's any more questions that you need answered, make sure you ask them all. Don't hold back is the biggest thing. Don't hold back. He talks about, see, he's making my throat, my throat go again. So it's, and I'm having trouble breathing. So I'm not sure if does he have pneumonia right now or is pneumonia setting in? Like, has he been
They're
coughing
worried.
lately?
Yes, they're worried that that's starting to set in.
Okay, so this is okay. He's ready. So he's already ready. He's relaxing into it. He's ready to go anytime. He's made peace with his life. He's made peace with the afterlife. The only thing I would say as far as transitioning, because I do feel like he is transitioning. So he does have one foot on the other side.
Sure.
But it's going to be very peaceful. My biggest advice is to keep him comfortable, and it's going to be his breathing. So it's going to be keep him comfortable as far as his breathing goes, and this is where you'll have to stay close. Stay close to me, right? Stay close to him. He's not scared to pass, obviously. He has no regrets about his life.
So, I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, that's okay.
Saying.
No.
He keeps saying, please don't leave me. Please stay here. Please stay here.
Yeah.
Like over and over, and he's never said that before.
Yeah.
And
so
that's the biggest thing. About his friends from grade school, like they're there, like Pup and
he's
his brother, Uncle Bill. And
I have felt that masculine energy with me all morning. I was telling Nadine about this offline, and I'm like, the dog went crazy this morning. I was late getting out of the house. I poured the nuts in the back of my car. Weird things have just been, there's just been weird. And I'm like, there has been a really strong masculine energy with me all day today. And I'm wondering if this is what's happening.
Yeah,
and
I bet. Well,
yeah,
I would assume that would be.
And he's not scared. Like, your dad's not scared. Like, so that's the one foot out the door. Okay.
Yes.
So that's the one foot on the other side. So they're coming in and he's seeing them. So he is ready.
Yes.
He's ready to go. But here's the thing that's important is his breathing. So this is the only thing that will scare him, right? Because he's going to have trouble breathing. And so you need to be close by to make sure that he's being really well taken care of in that sense. Okay. So just to make sure that he's not going to have trouble breathing in the end. So just make sure that you're doing everything possible to keep him breathing. And I know nurses get busy and they have a lot of people to take care of. And so I think that's why you need to be there as much as possible to make sure that he's comfortable, because it's going to be up to you to make sure he's comfortable.
You and other family members.
Yes, whoever can
delegate
be there.
that off. Delegate that off. Honey.
Yeah, not just you, but just you know what I'm saying, because this is what he's most.
Someone with him.
Yes.
Yeah, and this is what he's most afraid of. Okay, is the breathing.
And if you can imagine that, transitioning from the human to the 5D, and your body is heavy and you can't move your body, and then now you're panicking because you can't breathe. So just having that grace and ease that you were talking about is going to be the breath for him.
That's what I noticed last weekend is he would almost like, it was almost like he was going through the veil, or I'm not sure the language on it, but he was like rolling back in bed and he would stop breathing, and then he was like, and he was just catching himself, almost like you're falling. And so I think his body's starting to transition, but he's afraid of it, but not afraid of passing on. I think it's just the stopping of the breathing that is scary,
that's exactly.
Yep.
Well, and that's exactly it. And so whatever you guys have to do to ease him from the physical world to that, like mentally he's okay, but his human side, of course, like he's not afraid to be dead. it's the dying part that is the scary part. So as long as you guys are all around him so he doesn't feel alone or scared, I think that's the most beautiful thing that you can do. And oh my God, he loves you so much.
Oh, totally. And delegate that responsibility off. No guilt on any of this, okay? All right, guys, we got to wrap this up. We got 1 minute. Thank you so much for all the callers. We love you. Keep in touch with us. Again, SueLundquist.com for my 16-day challenge, www.SueLundquist.com/purchase/16-day challenge. Go to my website, get all that information. Facebook, it's a Facebook Live event, so you'll have to pay to get the email to get signed up to join the private Facebook group. Nadine Greca is the only person on Facebook. You can find her there, and and as she was saying at the top of the hour, she does have a bit of a waiting list right now, so just be patient, but go ahead and contact her there. We love you guys. We'll see you next week. Nadine, love you to pieces. We'll see you next week. Until then, each of you are a gift. Get out there and share yourself with the world.
If you like the show, help more people find us by adding your review of the show on iTunes. The more reviews we get, the more people we can reach with this inspiring message on the Gratitude Cafe. Simply search for Gratitude Cafe in iTunes, hit subscribe, and add your honest review. It would help us immensely and we'll be forever grateful. It's one of the best ways you can give back to the show with your review. Thanks for tuning in to the Gratitude Cafe. Don't forget, every week is a new show, and you could submit your questions at SueLundquist.com/Gratitude Cafe. The show goes live at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time in Seattle on Seattle's Alternative Talk AM 1150. You can also call in to the show at 425-373-5527 or 888-298-5569. Find the live streaming link at SueLundquist.com/Gratitude Cafe. We'll see you next week. The preceding audio was via a Skype call.
The views expressed on this program are those of the host, guest, and callers, and not necessarily those of KKNW, its management, or other advertisers. Contests are the responsibility